What is going on, everyone? I am TFG now. That is my official name from now on. I will be changing the channel soon, if not, it's not all changed already. Words are hard. So today I'm going to be talking about my opinions on the brand new Inferno remake. And in my opinions, I have not gotten to play a comp match on it yet, but I don't really like it all that much. It feels really T-sided just from playing around with a few friends and a few things like that. You know, I don't really enjoy it. But let's go ahead and get started. So a few things right here. You know, you got this ledge, which is boostable upon. You know, that's not really much. There's a lot of boost spots here, so they really changed up the T-spawn area. There's no longer cover right here to hide behind. There's also, you know, they changed up the stairs a little bit. One thing, they moved bench over from here to this side, or I believe that destroyed car used to be, but is now not there. So you got the second entrance out of T-spawn over into alt mid, and from there looks a lot like alt mid. Yeah, what is this? We'll go ahead and mark that. So alt mid looks, you know, pretty much the same, but one thing, this might be useful. So you still got the windows over here. Those are no longer, you know, bordered up, you know, with the metal bars. Also, I gotta take this acceleration off. Alright, so right here, this is a boost spot right here. If nobody knew this, all you need is a double boost, so, you know, get somebody, crouch, and you can jump right onto this door, and you can sit on top of the door so no one's coming in. Nobody will see. You will definitely get a kill there. That was quite an overpowered spot. They took the cubby out, which, I mean, not many people used it. It wasn't only really good for saving. They widened all the hallways so much. I don't like that. I feel like I like the narrowness. I like the close quarters on Inferno, but it just feels, it doesn't have that same Inferno feel anymore. They now have the stairway instead of the old hay bales. You can easily just jump over now, and you can jump to this balcony. They took out dark, which I don't know why they did. That was a great spot for CTs to hide. Also, there is so many wall bangable spots on this map onto A site that I do not like. Literally, it's just so open. There's next to no cover. You cannot properly peek this. You know, you can stay here, but you're at the entire half your body's hanging out. Here, you can't watch up mid. You either hold by the barrels now, which literally has no cover. Your leg's going to be sticking out if you try and hold this spot. Right here, you can only look towards mid. It's just, this wall is so limiting. So, we're going to go ahead and hop into graveyard. It's so empty compared to what it used to be. You got graveyard here, which is literally next to no cover now. It's rendered useless almost. The only way you could hide here is by kind of being in this position and ducking. A site. This is probably my least favorite part of the map. This does not look. This looks like somebody scrapped something out of Nuke, the new Nuke, and then just copied and pasted it over. This looks absolutely terrible. These industrial kind of looking crates with this, you know, Italy kind of themed map. No, not doing it for me. It just, there's no cover. I mean, where's a spot you can plant? You can plant right here. What will that plant you for? That'll kind of plant you for pit, so you'd be covered from mid and this would probably be your best place to plant right here. This is a decent plant, it seems. This spot right here it's just stupid. It really is. Now, I want to know if you can get up. Oh, you can. They blocked that off. So you got your cubby here as usual, you know, but everything's just so much more wide. I mean, that's just insane. Arches is way longer. It's good. If a T or a CT tries to push through there to go to the other bomb sites, it's going to be so hard to check your corners. Or, you know, it used to come out to about here, right? And then they extended it, so you really have to push through here carefully. You got that corner, and CT, which probably nobody would be there. Where kitchen used to be, it's entirely open now, and I don't like it. You don't really need this area right here. All you need is the single entrance over, you know, into library, and then onto A site. So you have CT here, where they took out the save spot that was at the APC, which I'm quite annoyed about. Really, a lot of things are screwed up. So you can kind of boost onto here, get up to here, and I think you might be able to boost to this ledge right here. You can still get up onto this, if I can do it correctly, that is. Did they change something about this? I don't... Are you kidding me? I think they did. They raised it up very slightly. Let me try from... That's definitely not far enough jump. So I don't know if you can get up there anymore. Come on. Oh, there he goes. Finally. They really changed a little bit about that, and you don't seem to be able to get to that ledge unless I missed it a little bit. So that's... So you got this little corner here where kind of truck used to be. This is entirely changed, but I guess they added the ledge in here. Now it's just like a cathedral. You got this. This is a cheeky little spot for T's. You know, anybody coming from CT. You have this corner, which was in the old Inferno. There's too many places you can hold in here. You know, you could even... you probably couldn't hide there. You got both sandbags. This is just a broken spot right there. You have... This is way deeper more deep than it needs to be. And let's see if we can jump... Okay, no we can't. That's good. There's just... And then... Spools is now coffins. And look how open Banana is. I hate Banana. Dark is no longer dark, so why is this whole cubby here when you have cover here? You can no longer boost to these ninja spots. The only... Like, look how far you have to run. You either sit here, where you can't wallbang anymore, unless you already know where they are. You get lucky, because you can't even see them anymore. You can go up here, but why? I mean, this is an okay spot, I guess, to watch from construction. But from Banana, you're so exposed. And even CT a good bit. So, there's another spot right here. If I jump for once, or you can get up onto that, but I missed it, so we're not even going to go for it. You can jump up onto the fountain, which I don't know why you'd want to do this since you can no longer seem to get over there. You can boost into it though, you know, from right here. That's the only way, I believe now, because there's invisible walls. So let's go over here into the worst part of the map, at least in my opinion. Banana! Literally, this is all about aim. This entire area. This is not there's no skill here, except maybe with a couple of flashes. Decent flashes. Like flashing and maybe banked off that wall right there. Or a pop flash right over the roof would probably be decent. This, pretty much entirely unnecessary. It's way too far. You have next to no cover. The thing is, I don't believe you can peek it very well. You kind of can from, you know, coffin. I guess you'd call it coffins now. I'm still going to probably call it spools for the next month. Sandbags, looks like it may have been raised just to one or two of them, if any. Where car used to be, this is just no cover anymore. Why is this here? This is not like an obstacle anymore. This wall! One, in a real life standard, who would build this wall here? This chicken seems to enjoy it, so that's probably why. Anyways, we're gonna go back into this. The only thing that this is useful for is getting a boost. But you're so exposed, even if you crouch, half your body's sticking out in the boost. So that would be easy to get a kill on if you were sitting just, you know, here. If you peeked from right here in your sight. Or if you were sandbags or in the little cubby right here. You know, even you could hide here. I guess the barrels, and even peek it and probably get a double from the guy since you know they're boosting. You can now jump fully and easily onto the wood again, which is you can just kind of jump shoot, even though that's totally renderless now. Somewhat useful if you can hit a decent jump shot, except they're almost impossible anymore. So, what else do we have here? It's just so empty though. It's reliant on your aim. This is a little cut. This is where the little cubby part of banana was. This is not needed. You know, if you hide here and somebody pushes banana, you're dead. Unless you get the headshot. Here, you're covered until one guy pushes from mid and he's just to about right here and he can see you. Plain as day. You can hide here, but again, I mean, this is an okay spot, right? Just in between. This is kind of a sweet spot, since they can't, unless they fully push up and commit, or go into C or go into T. Then you're kind of okay. So that's, you know, how I feel about that. Tree's just entirely gone. I don't know what you even call this anymore. They just call it straight up banana. We can just run along the map and see what all the callouts are, you know. Basically, nothing different, I guess. They probably changed a few things up. It's T-spawn. I already went over that. You know what we didn't cover? Underpass, or as some people call it, Mexico. So you can now run through here, and as soon as you hit this bar, then you have to start crouching the rest of the way, and you go into mid. Where mid is just, you can't really sit here anymore, because you're way too exposed. There's just not enough cover on this map. I don't like how reliant on aim this is, because aim is not part of the whole game. Aim is a big part, it is, but it's not what needs to be focused on at all. You know, you have knowing flashbangs, game sense. Really, if you have decent game sense and you have decent aim, that's really all this map seems to be. Because it's just too open. You know, it's very similar to the outside areas of Nuke. Because there's next to no cover on the outside of Nuke, at least going from T-spawn, you know, and outside, there's just next to no cover. So that, I think, is going to sum it up for my little rant, or my opinions about the new Inferno. I probably made a lot of things confusing. I'm not good at talking at all. I'm only good at talking. I can talk on my Twitch a little, just a little. Once I'm talking to actual people, I do pretty terrible. But if you did enjoy this, please make sure to leave a like. Please remember, these are all opinions. I am entitled to my own opinions. These are not facts. I will not harsh you or, you know, say, oh, you're wrong for having your opinions. Because I know a lot of people do love the new Inferno. And I will say, this is graphically amazing. I love how this map looks. But play-wise, I don't enjoy it. I think it is very, very broken. And it's not going to play as well as people think it will who haven't played it yet. I have not properly played it yet. My opinions may change, and I may do an update video on that. But just from playing with a couple of friends and doing a few death matches on it, I don't really enjoy it. You know, but until I can do competitive, those are going to be my opinions. I hope you all have enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like. It really helps me out on what content you guys like. I'm thinking about becoming more of a CSGO channel, so tell me what you guys want to upload. I think I have another Overwatch episode coming out. I believe it is Saturday or Sunday. Saturday might be a full comp game on Face It, something similar to that. So I hope you all have enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.